All right. Apparently, we haven't been around all day. I've been broadcasting, I've been talking, but nothing coming to you. So, Pens are in the middle of a penalty kill. First period's almost over. Score is 0-0. And the Swords have absolutely taken it to the Penguins this morning. So, welcome back. And thanks for joining us. And we'll already take an intermission. Thank you. All right, welcome to second period action. We don't have an accurate depiction of how much time's left on the penalty because the penalty didn't go up on the board. Oh, maybe there's 26 seconds left. Okay, it's a weird board here. I didn't realize that. So, again, apologize for the feed issues. Started the broadcast and did it and just found out that we lost transmission. So, anyways, it's 0-0 currently. Vickers takes the puck shorthanded. Looks, centering pass, deflected, knocked away. Schaefer tries to shoot it, bounces off his stick, goes to Vickers. Vickers goes to the point. It goes to Dixon, and back on the Swords. Foligno comes from across the rink, cover up there, and looks, surveys, goes off the boards, back to the defenseman of the Swords, and back they come. Stepped up on by Foligno, going to be offsides just shortly after the penalty expired against the Penguins. Going to have Schweitzer, Goldberg, Bowen. Schweitzer steps in, and the Swords take that face off. Bowen in pursuit, not able to get there. Goldberg knocked it forward to Bowen. Bowen goes inside out and runs into one of the Swords players. Back on the Swords, they drive wide, fall down. And puck's in the corner nearest, goes up the board, shipped by Goldberg. Goldberg goes to center to Bowen. He chips it forward. Takes a body, goes wide, and knocked to the center. Stepped up on by Foligno, knocked back in. Schweitzer takes a cross check before he can touch the puck. And offsides on the Penguins. Tie up off the faceoff, gathered on by Schweitzer. He throws it towards the front of the net, gathered on by the defenseman there. Bowen comes down and goes into the corner. Guards the puck, holds the puck, looks. Him and Schweitzer switch and hits the skate, goes to the point, knocked in by Zachi, knocked back down, and Swords gather on. Try to beat Kumnik on the boards. He says no. Gathered by Schweitzer. And Kumnik dumps it, and he goes now. Rimmed around to Goldberg. He looks, centering pass, just over the stick of Siegel. And Lord dumps it down below the net. Gathered right back on, though, by the Swords, and out they come. Try to chip it around. Zachi comes from the other side, though. We'll cut that play off. And up the center they go. Not out. Back over. Off blocked by the skate of Kumnik. Rimmed around to Lore. And kicks off of there. And Baru tips it up. Oh, Lore, or Baru and Siegel both hit each other there going for the puck. Otherwise, it could have been a 2-on-1. Dumped in the corners. Actually tested. And it kicks knocked back in. Kumnik behind the net does battle. Now Baru comes down. Puck rimmed up. And goes to Lore. Or Siegel, excuse me. Siegel looks. Still looks. Cuts across. Offside are the Penguins. Card full. All right. Apparently we ran out of memory card storage. This is just an absolute disaster. I can't win today, Ted. All right, I'm going to make the call here. We kind of lost our video card. So I'm going to have to make the call. So Bartley made a beautiful save at one end. Pens almost had a rush at the other, but fought back on nicely by the Swords. It's now dumped into the Penguins' corner. Centering pass. Bartley with an active stick gets out to not only stop the pass, but to hold it. We're having an absolute disaster of a morning broadcast-wise, but while we were away, Enzo Vickers found a rebound and was able to tap it home to help the Penguins to a 1-0 lead. Goldberg, hard slap shot, big rebound, clears past Bowen and goes crashing into the net. Just press and hold that record button and it should come back. There it goes. All right. Taken by the Penguins. Taken by the Swords. Jack Sweeney. Goes up to Baloo. Just misses him. And will come back on an icing call. All right, so 7:42 to go, second period. Probably didn't change on the graphic yet either. It's been a disaster of a morning, but we're here watching some 11U hockey. Centering pass hits off a defender's stick, unfortunately, and goes in the net. The defender was knocking away the centering pass, and it literally just took a weird carom and went up and in. So bad luck there for the Penguins. Nothing to do with lack of effort or attempt, just bad luck. Armstrong, Vickers, Schaefer with Kumnick and Ladigan. One to Ladigan cleanly, hits off the stick of Armstrong, and back it comes. Ladigan goes in behind the net. He does battle with two Swords players, comes out with the puck, and now knocked back in by the Swords. Centering pass, kicked aside by Bartley, and goes over to Schaefer. Schaefer tries to go up the boards, gets by the first guy, but not the second. Swords try to dump it, hits off of Schaefer, and it goes to Kumnick now. Nope, actually rimmed around him, he missed it. And now it goes to Vickers. Vickers goes to Schaefer. Schaefer pulls up, slows down. And attempted centering pass. That's knocked away by Ladigan. Ladigan goes up the boards now to Goldberg. Goldberg throws it up and out, or Schaefer, I'm sorry, and then back off sides are the Swords. Schweitzer, Goldberg, Bowen, Ladigan, and Kumnick. That one's thrown up. No icing, deemed to hit bodies. And in comes Goldberg with the pressure. Takes the puck away, tries to go in front, hits a stick, goes back out, and now knocked into the corner. Thrown up high, stepped up by Schweitzer and Goldberg. Schweitzer goes wide corner, and Bowen goes and gets it. He looks, chips it to Schweitzer. Schweitzer looks, goes back to Bowen behind the net. Bowen goes in front, looks, goes to Goldberg. Shot just wide of the net. Beautiful give and go there behind the net, and then out front to Goldberg. Just missed it wide. And taken on by Ladigan. He circles around. He looks. He's going to go. He throws up to Schweitzer. Stepped up on nicely by the Swords player. And with 5:45 to go, Kumnick gathers on. A wave of Swords players coming at him there. Now it goes to Bowen. Bowen gets it knocked off his stick. That shot's guided to the corner by Bartley. And back up to the point. Shot blocked. And tipped back up. The point, but held in again. Centering pass, not able to be handled by the Swords. Schweitzer takes it, but gets it knocked off his stick. Pressured and onside, but taken back by Goldberg. Active stick there. Goldberg kicks it up, and he does battle along the boards. Back on the Swords now, 3-on-2. Lohr hurries back to get back into the play. Picks up the trailer, and picked up by Siegel now. Siegel has him. He's got him on a breakaway. Baru on a line change. Here he comes. Inside out. Shot. Save made. And Lohr has it. He tries to turn around. He stepped up on. Lohr throws it in front. That's taken away. Chipped over Lohr, but him and Foligno converge. Puck gets dumped back in. Thrown back up in the air and past Foligno. Foligno cycle around, try to get it back, but stopped by the Swords player. Back they come. Excuse me, nice play by Ladigan to step up there, take possession of that puck. Inside out move, shot, knocked to the side by Bartley. Rebound, kicks out front. And back they come. Siegel goes to Baru. Baru goes wide. Try to go back to Siegel. That gets knocked away. And rimmed around. Chips past Dixon, and back comes Foligno, centering past Foligno with the wheels. They go back again. Nice work there by Dino to slow both players down to allow Dixon to get back to get that bad pass to go into the corner. So great work there, individual effort. Taken by the Cyclones, or excuse me, by the Swords. They dump it down. Foligno takes pressure from two, and never had a second Pens player join that. Now Vickers comes down. He does battle. Gathers the puck, throws it up to Armstrong. Armstrong's going to get challenged. And out from nice play by Armstrong to come back and take the puck off the Swords player who was driving hard to the net. Something for the Penguins to learn here. They need to get the puck off the boards quickly and into the middle of the ice. When they try to stick it and keep it up on the boards, the Swords players are just pinching horribly hard on it. They need to turn a little bit and get it to center red. When they have, they found opportunities. Okay, this one's knocked up to Schaefer. Back on the Penguins. That's dumped in nice and high. And we'll go and chase. That's rimmed around. And past everyone, but far enough to come out of the zone. Swords player drives wide, pulls up, shot, knocked aside by Bartley. And back to center to Armstrong. Armstrong chips it. Defender hits it with his stick, now grabs him, and no call. Puck goes into the corner. Centered in front. Gathered on by Schaefer. Just rimmed back around to Armstrong. Armstrong takes a rough ride from behind. Apparently all they're going to call is if you get your stick in the feet, they're going to call a tripping penalty. Everything else seems to be off bets today, folks. Thrown up front, and back on the Swords. Offsides, we'll have a face-off at center red. 1:49 to go, second period. Nope, they're going to make it not at center ice. Going to do it right outside the dot. Schweitzer, Goldberg, Bowen. Schweitzer ties up. Puck goes out of the zone. Came back in off the skate, but they said no, it was good. Kumnik takes it, goes up to Goldberg. Goldberg chips it. Schweitzer can run into it. Little far. Can he get there? Center tried to center to Bowen. It got knocked to the corner. Schweitzer takes it back. Cycles, circles. Now Bowen tries to go in. He gets interfered with from behind the net. And there's a penalty forthcoming on him. That was interference! It's interference! So Bowen's going to go to the box for getting blown up behind the net by one of the Swords players who interfered with him. And because Bowen was stronger, knocked him down, had a head of steam, we're going to get the call. So now the Penguins are going to go shorthanded with 1:21 to go in the second period. Schweitzer wins that face-off. Gets it up, not out, still fights for it. Goes to the blue line, not out. Schweitzer, one-man wrecking crew there, just willed that puck out against two Swords players. Now Goldberg gets interfered with and then elbowed. No call there. Taken by Ladigan. He's literally got an elbow sitting on his head. And there's no call. Sorry, I'm just a little perturbed at the roughing call with some of the other stuff that's gone on in this game. Anyway, setting pass, great opportunity. Shot! Blocker saved by Bartley. Beautiful save there. Puck chipped up by Goldberg, not out. Foligno in pursuit, and they come. Knocked aside by Schweitzer and Ladigan. Goldberg comes down. He looks, throws it up to Schweitzer, but that's intercepted. Foligno steps in, knocks that puck away, and Schweitzer grabs it. 15 seconds to go. Goldberg comes up, hits a skate, but Foligno follows on. Foligno pushes, 5 seconds. He's got to move it. And that'll do it for the second period. We'll join you back here momentarily with third period action. All right, welcome back to the third period action. Yeah, my shots are way off. They've gone kind of crazy. I think I know I missed it there, but I missed one there. Like, I don't think the shots are very accurate anyway. I've been completely off this entire game, so yeah. Taken by Zachi. He throws it up high off the glass there. And all the way down. Not far enough for racing. Veru. Centering pass off of the stick of Siegel over into the corner. Siegel goes to the point. Taken by Zachi. Shot coming. Deflected. Goaltender never saw it, but kicked into the corner. Goes to Dixon. No, it doesn't go to Dixon. It was chipped to the point. Dixon now takes it. Goes D to D. And up we go to Baru. Baru chips it forward, and he takes a big ride. Almost hit the coat. Wow, Baru gets absolutely just crushed in the corner there and doesn't call a thing. Wow. In front, shot, lower, deflected into the corner. And behind the net. Puck tied up. In front of Siegel, shot. That one goes off the goaltender and into the corner. And Lure does battle. He gets knocked down. Out come the Swords, and they get it back to center red. Goes to Zachi. Zachi goes up to Lure. Lure dumps it, and back to center comes. Vickers grabs it. He uses his wheels. Goes inside out, chips it around, and in he comes. Looks, shot, goal! Enzo Vickers with number 2 of the day. He's finding the happy place there is. Beautiful individual effort there by Enzo Vickers, chipping it around the boards, using his wheels, coming in and just picking his corner. Just the kind of uptick the Penguins needed here. Let's see if they can start to finally roll a bit. Not allow a quick comeback goal, and see if we can't get another one ourselves. All right. And Ladigan in pursuit. He gathers on, goes in, goes across, in on the goaltender, knocked to the corner, and back behind the net go the Swords. Nice play there by Schaefer to pinch against the boards hard. And up it comes. Back on the Swords. They chip it around, well short, should have been icing, not called again. Oh, the front official called it this time, since the back one didn't. Dixon and Foligno are your defensive pair with Goldberg, Schweitzer, Bowen. 10:30 to go, 2-1 Penguinis. He goes to the point, and Dixon holds it. Dumped back around all the way to the opposite corner. Schweitzer, Bowen in pursuit. That's thrown high off the glass, all the way to the point, not held in, just outside the line, and back come the Swords. One driving wide, nice play there by Dixon to get a skate on it, to break up that centering pass. Now it's stuck in the skates behind the defenseman, and Foligno gathers on. He throws it up to Goldberg. Goldberg surveys, looks, goes cross ice to Bowen. He looks, takes a shot, gets knocked wide, goes into the corner. And Goldberg dumps it down to Schweitzer, not able to get the cycle though, and back come the Penguins to retreat and grab the puck. Foligno gathers. He goes up back to center red. Goldberg's not able to kick that one out of the air. And now it's going to be dumped in. Goes to Foligno. Foligno goes to Dixon. Dixon goes to Bowen. And down and in it goes. On net, taken by the Swords. And Dixon's going to pinch down. He's going to challenge there. Schweitzer takes it. I like that pinch. He had support behind him with the forwards changing and one of his defensive partners. So we got possession in the zone because of that. And Schweitzer over. He knocks the stick off the puck. And now Lohr does so, and Goldberg does it. He gets it knocked away and back to center red. Zachi goes wide, hits Dixon. Dixon hits Siegel, and in goes the puck. Centering pass, wound into by Baru. That one's hits the tip of the stick and goes into the corner. High off the glass go the Swords, and back to center red. Fake D-to-D pass there. Kumnik dumps it in onside, and in go the Penguins in pursuit. That one's rimmed around, up to the point. Zachi with the shot. That's blocked. Oh, that just went off the wide of the net. Centering pass off the goaltender once, twice. It sits there. They still aren't able to bury it. And back comes Lohr. Lohr goes to Kumnik. Kumnik gathers on. Looks, goes back the same way again. That one hits a stick, tips up in the air, and gathered on by the Swords player. And they come. Toe drag around. And shot is covered and held by Bartley. So we've got Vickers, Schaefer, and Armstrong. Sorry, I'm actually shivering right now. Centering pass high. Armstrong was there, but taken. Backhand shot, deflected in front. Shot wide. Nothing got to the net, but wow, there were some nervous moments there. Up to Armstrong. Armstrong has the puck. He looks, goes wide to Schaefer. Schaefer now has the puck, comes in one-on-one. Drives inside, outside, shot just wide of the post. Had a ton of pepper on it. Just didn't hit the mark. Vickers, centering pass. That one gets knocked wide. Now Schaefer in pursuit, stepped up on by Ladigan. That one's chipped around him, but Foligno comes over from the other side to recover. Now shipped around. Armstrong gets met with some bodies. No call there. Puck's dumped, chipped around, and taken in front. Chipped around, body check, going to be called there finally. So the Penguins are going to go to their first power play of the game. Once it's touched by the Swords, it is, but they still deemed it's not. Okay, we'll take it, and that'll do it. All right, so bear with me momentarily here because I'm going to swap batteries because my battery died. So the problematic program continues. And hands don't even work. All right, hopefully we have video back for you, and that was a quick change out. It's literally so cold in this arena that my batteries that usually last me a game and a half didn't even last half a game. Just over half a game. And gathered by Schweitzer. Schweitzer looks, he dances, throws it to Bowen, goes just behind him and back. Nope, held in nicely and then out. Was held in very nicely by Ladigan, but then the puck got knocked out just after that. Is knocked to Foligno. Foligno goes back, goes cross ice to Ladigan, and now back to center. Up to the middle, goes to Schweitzer. Schweitzer cuts outside, toe drag, has a shot, goes to Bowen, just in front of him, and he couldn't get it. Beautiful play, just not able to finish. The pass was like in a weird sort of spot, and he didn't seem to be able to handle it, unfortunately. Chipped up, Schweitzer gathers it again. Tips it, not able to get there. Nice work by the Swords. Schweitzer got laid out at center ice, or mid at the blue line. The blindside hit. I don't know if they saw, either of them saw each other, but it seems to be okay. That one's offside. And coming back in. Siegel, Baru, and Lohr. And in come the Cyclones. Siegel takes it from behind his own net. Goes inside out. And goes outside in. Now he's going to go. Looks. Goes up to Baru. Stepped up on, by the defenseman. In particular, the defensive crew of the Swords are very active and very willing to step up and pressure and cut into a puck. It's led to a couple breakaways, but hasn't hurt them thus far, as they've been able to stop all except for Enzo Vickers' breakaway chance. 5:15 to go, third period. And knocked into the corner, taken by the defenseman, and out he comes. One-man breakout here, chips it around Dixon, and Dixon comes back for the battle, lifts a stick, fights, taken on by the second Swords forward, who tries to barrel his way through the net, not able to do that. And nice outlet into the middle to Siegel. Siegel looked to go to Baru, had him for a second, and then by the time he went to throw it, it was closed. Shot high, gloved, and held by the Swords goaltender. And back on the Swords, pinched up on, not held in, 3-on-1, look out. Dixon back in the 3-on-1, he looks, shot, save! And then the rebound was missed, I believe. I think that was a pass off pads, and they just missed the rebound. Smart play by the Swords. Bounce just didn't go their way. Very smart and intelligent 11U hockey play right there. And back to center red, we've got speed. Got Dixon, nice play to come back and take over the puck there. And now he tries to go to the middle, that's cut off, and Vickers is back. Sachi's back, nice toe drag there. Stepped up on centering pass, shot, score. With 3:58 to go, the Swords get one.
Fans, let's go!
Schweitzer steps in. They do battle. Bowen's tied up and taken down. His stick goes flying. And in behind the net, the Swords go. Taken over by Schweitzer. He chips it up to Goldberg. Goldberg gets it by the first, not by the second. Tempted pass, blocked, dropped down, shot. Blocked by Bartley. Into the corner it goes. And up to center. Stepped in off, not offside, stayed in. Back they come, the Swords. That one hits the stick, bounces off, and goes into the net. In onto the net, excuse me. .3:23 to go. Puck in front of the net, shot, gloved and held by Bartley. Shot, score. Sneaky little shot right off the faceoff. He's able to beat the goaltender, and the Cyclones now take a 3-2 lead. All within inside of 5 minutes, they've been able to score, or 2 minutes, they've been able to score 2 quick goals at the Swords. And they're coming for more. Driven wide by Kumnik. Centering pass. That one goes into the corner. Baru absolutely tied up and held there. Couldn't even get to his player. And now Lohr has it. Goes wide to Baru. Stepped up on, and Baru does battle. Has it. He gets body checked. Knocks that player down. The puck goes around. Gathered on by Baru. Takes another check. That player goes down again. And Siegel goes in. He does battle. Centering pass is knocked away. And up and out goes the puck. Foligno takes it. Tips it back. Goes to Lohr. Lohr tries to center. Knocked away. And he goes back with it again. He takes a shot. And Foligno steps up. Chip by. And we have a 3-on-1. I believe this is the second 3-on-1 for Dixon today that he's had to defend. Shot up in the air. Rebound. Gets over to it to knock it into the corner. And out come the Penguins. Siegel looks. Shot, that gets blocked, goes to Schaefer though. Schaefer's shot just wide. In front, kicks out. Goaltender almost put it in his own net. Now that one's a gut shot, and back they come again. No call there, so they're going to let the physical stuff continue. Foligno cuts over, goes to wide to Armstrong. He's not able to get the puck barreled through, and now gathered on by Vickers. 1:27 to go. Shot into the corner, rimmed around, gathered on by Schaefer. He chips it up. Vickers with speed, throws it to the middle to Armstrong. Back comes Armstrong. He's hooked and driven wide nicely there by the defenseman. Centering pass, hits the skate. Puck drops. There's players go down. Into the corner it goes. Stepped up on by Foligno, chipped around. Bartley comes off, and immediately the net's empty. And now thrown up to Goldberg, just past his stick. Thrown into the corner, so net empty, 43 seconds to go. Stop, stymied, brought back in. Shot, goal. Knocked into the corner, over the side, dumped down. And back and behind the net will go the Pens. They throw it up to Goldberg. Goldberg takes a bump. Puck's held in, goes past Atchie. Schweitzer comes down, pushes the player to the corner. They're going to just kill the clock with 10 seconds to go. That'll do it for our broadcast this morning. We'll have another one here in like 16 minutes from another arena. So please stick with us. We'll be back very quickly for a quick turnaround.